SolidWorks is a great tool to use when designing weldments. Unlike an assembly, a weldment is typically designed within a single part file, a multi-body part. Here, I have a simple welded frame. This frame consists of 8 individual solid bodies that were created using 2 structural member features. If you look closely at the corners where bodies meet, you can see the bodies overlap. We can clean up these corners using the Trim and Extend tool. I'll launch this tool from the Weldments toolbar. Now, this tool is really flexible and intuitive to use. The first thing you need to do when using this tool is select the corner type. There are 4 options available. The End Trim corner type, which cuts the member flat at the trimming boundary. The End Miter option cuts both members on an angle to create the miter. And the 2 End Butt options trim one member and extend the other to create an overlapped corner. Now I'll use the End Trim option, but the process is the same for all corner types. Next, I'll select the bodies to be trimmed. In this example, that will be the 2 long crossbars. I generally tend to leave the Allow Extension checkbox checked. This will extend the structural members up to the nearest selected trimming boundaries if the member is too short, but the checkbox won't have an effect in this example. Next, I'll select the trimming boundary. You can choose to use either a face or a plane, or a solid body. If you're trimming a weldment to a weldment, I prefer to use the solid body option. With the bodies option active, I'll choose the remaining 6 structural members. I'll leave the Allow Extension checkbox checked, but again, this won't have an effect in this case. I'll also make sure the Preview checkbox is active. At the bottom, I can specify whether I'd like the trim to be a standard cut, or if I'd like to create a coped cut, which contours around the other member. Finally, if I activate the Weld Gap checkbox, I can enter a gap value to leave some space between the trimmed members. I'll leave this cleared and have the members trim flush. Now I can click the green check, and the bodies are trimmed. One thing to note, while the Weldments Trim and Extend tool is very flexible, you may need to perform multiple trims to get the exact result you want, especially when 3 members intersect at a corner. As with fillet features, the order of your trim features is important, but if you keep a close eye on the preview and double-check the resulting bodies by clicking them individually in the cut lists, you'll be able to get the results you're looking for quickly and easily.